Zimbabwe is lobbying its neighbours to speak with one voice in order to retain the right to trade in ivory and high-value animal hides. That's ahead of a CITES meeting in September. Frantic lobbying by powerful nations ahead of the convention could see an end to the centuries-old culture of hunting of elephant and lion in southern Africa and a trade ban on these animals' products. CITES is an agreement between 182 governments. It aims to ensure that the international trade in animals and plants does not threaten their survival.
Behind the walls of a high-security compound lie millions of dollars worth of elephant and rhino horns. Today, Zimbabwe is opening the doors of this warehouse to the world in an effort to dissuade governments from pushing for a total ban on trade. This is the ivory stockpile that Zimbabwe has accumulated over the years, and the Parks Authority says it's running out of space. Now, Zimbabwe wants to lobby for the right to sell this ivory on the open market. But if countries like Kenya and those outside SADC have their way, this ivory could go up in smoke. Last month, Kenya destroyed 106 tons of elephant and rhino horns. It's leading the lobby to upgrade elephants and lions to the most endangered species lists. This would end SADC's ability to trade in these products and force stockpiles to be destroyed. Swaziland has $10 million of rhino horn it wants to sell, while Zimbabwe has 93 tons of tusks. It says burning is not an option.
We are expecting that during the CITES, the 10-year moratorium, which was imposed on us not to sell, will be able to be relaxed for us to be allowed to sell. Then we use that same money for our conservation programs and also empowering our own communities.
Following the poaching of Zimbabwe's famous Cecil the lion, the United States has banned the importation of lion trophies. The EU Parliament is mulling tightening importations, and Africa's voice is divided. Central, East and West Africa's elephant populations have declined by 60%, according to CITES, while SADC's numbers have grown by 12% as a result of good wildlife management policies. Zimbabwe believes its 83,000 elephants and 850 lions are unsustainable and are causing chaos to the ecosystems.
Those people who suffer as a result of living with these wild animals, who are killed, who lose their livestock, which is the source of livelihoods, who lose their crops. And so what communities expect from suffering with these animals is that they must see a value. They must see us hunting, continue hunting, because there is more money in hunting. And we are saying we do it in a sustainable way, which is agreed upon between CITES and Zimbabwe.
Some SADC countries say there's no evidence to show that bans protect wildlife. They cite the 40-year-old CITES ban on the trade in rhino products. Ahead of the CITES meeting, South Africa has invited regional wildlife ministers to a caucus to collaborate on their positions. This, as SADC says, that member states are the best protectors and decision makers for their own wildlife. Shingai Nyoka, SABC News, Harare, Zimbabwe.